Today's the day. I'm gonna fix my dog's number. Our dogs escaped last night. They were out for probably like an hour or so. So they weren't out for too long, but they're jumping the fence or something. I need to keep them in this area, and the only way to do that is with the electric fence. So I'm gonna fix their number today. That actually worked really well. So what I ended up doing, so I brought the bolt over here on this side of the ridge, and I was able to smash that in, and now it's really going to tighten it and make it to where it ain't going to pull off of that guy whatsoever. And that guy made it to where I can tighten that really good. Where you can see right here, it's got a lot of play. So I'm gonna have to do that real quick. As soon as I get that done, what I'm gonna end up doing is I have to start taking apart these right here and getting this off of there, get that removed, and start moving things around. And unfortunately, I have to flip this T-post 180 and have this piece here on this side. That way it's electrified on the inside, and it'll keep these guys inside. It's going to be a lot of back and forth, unfortunately, but it's just is what it is. Alrighty, well, I got the first two done over here. As you see, I have flipped it around, added these, and tied it back to the fence. So I'm onto this one right here. We'll be coming this way, corner, going all the way over this way. We'll have a corner. I'm gonna have to pull these fencings out of here. It's gonna come down this way, and it will tie off into this corner right here. So that should be a really nice run. We're gonna have to move the trampoline out of this area. We're gonna have to move the shed out of this area. We're gonna put that on this side of that T-post. That way it's all like shed in a row. And then the dog house, we'll figure out exactly how we're situating that one. And yeah, so let's keep it rolling. And just like that, I got another pole down. So the corner, I'm gonna try to skip this corner and that corner over there just for right now. I wanna see if I have enough of these yellow insulators to be able to keep on going through and see what I've got left. I do want to run to town earlier than later if I don't have enough. So I think what I'm gonna do right now is triple check that I have enough materials for this, and go from there and keep on working, because it's coming along. I don't know if I'm gonna just go get the little insulators to where I can tie off and make it pull from that corner, or if I'm going to set another T-post and then I'll just use either one of those or more of these and see what I'm gonna end up doing. We're we're gonna set things out material wise and see what I can and can't do. So from what it looks like, I might be shy on the rope and these corner ends. If I use the other pieces like what I did on that, I'm gonna be shy by like 1. If I use like the other insulators, I'll have extra ones of those. So yeah, I think I might have Mel run over to Tractor Supply for me while I continue doing this and getting those, so I can get this thing done today. I don't have to worry about my dogs sort of, you know, jumping the fence or whatever the heck they're doing to get out, and they'll be in this area for good. Mel is back with the pieces that I needed, as well as the kids are emptying out that shed right there so we can move it. And we're ready to move this trampoline out of our way. I got all the T-posts where they needed to go. I did get one corner done. I'll take you guys closer here in just a second and show you that. I have one more corner to do over there. But real quick, let's move the trampoline out of the way so they can continue emptying that and we can continue getting that ready to go over yonder.
I don't know where we're going, baby.
We should be clear of the rock.
Go on.
So now we're at a point where we're pretty much there. We're right there. We already moved the shed, as you see. We got the doghouse back there now. We can move that later. It's in this area, which is where we need it. So I got to do the corner over there, and I got to do this post right here. What we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing we did here, because this is going to be the starting terminal, and we got to go all the way around. And we're going to be looping back and forth through 5 legs throughout that whole backside. This side will do 5 legs, same concept, but we're going to have it all tie into this post. And then right here, we'll be able to have like a gate to where we can actually unhook here easily and come in and out. But I think first things first, I'm going to do that corner, and I'm going to have you start running the wire. So I got some nylon here, nylon rope. We're going to just go ahead and tie that pretty close to it. These right here are insulators. Get these set up. I've got 5 of them because we're going to run 5 legs of wire. Just what I'm going to do here, we're going to tie them up into the corner. The corner ones, I'm going to give it a couple of twists. We're going to come through, have it to where I'm tied off twice onto this guy. These gloves are driving me nuts.
And that's why you don't usually wear them.
No, I like being able to feel my fingers, you know. Alright, I'm gonna rip these gloves off my hands here in a second, as soon as I get this stopper knot going. I feel so much better, even though, you know, my hands are literally on fire because they have so many freaking damn blisters. Oh,
thank you, baby.
it is what it is. Hey, that will hold there, and I gotta do a whole another 4 more on there.
Today's video is sponsored by FlexiSpot.
FlexiSpot sent us their XL6 Power Lift Recliner, and guys, this thing is absolutely amazing. Gary got it set up in no time, and we were able to use it and enjoy it that same day. The sides just slide into the metal brackets, and in the back, that's where all of the power goes. You just attach the hoses together, make sure that it's nice and tight, plug it into the wall, and she's good to go. The 2 built-in remote controls have different functions. This one controls all of the massage and heating settings, which are so nice. It massages and heats all the way from the top of your back all the way down to your calves. The second remote control has a built-in USB port so you can charge your devices while relaxing. This remote is very easy to use. You can go from the entertaining position with your legs up all the way to a laying flat position, which is perfect for a rejuvenating nap. When you're done with your nap, you can actually get lifted out of the seat, which is very, very helpful if you're having any kind of back problems. If you have elderly people at home or people with limited mobility, this recliner is absolutely perfect. Because of the dual motors, it has independent control of the backrest and footrest with a weight capacity of 400 pounds for the medium size and 440 pounds for the tall size, surpassing all other lift chairs on the market. And this chair is extremely affordable. Just for reference, a lift chair on the market that includes all the above features costs around $2,000, but this one is priced just around $500. If you guys are interested in trying the FlexiSpot XL6 Power Lift Recliner, make sure to check out the link down in the description below and use our special promo code at checkout. It's all down in the link below, friends, so make sure to get yours today.
I absolutely love the FlexiSpot XL6 Power Lift Recliner.
Yes, it's definitely great to have after a hard day work. You know, you need to relax those muscles and loosen them up. That thing massages and gets right on in there. It's really, really nice.
And it has the heat setting too, so if you're having a little bit of extra muscle spasms and cramps, I like to use the heat setting with the powerful like massager setting. It really, really helps me out, especially with all of our back problems.
Not only that, but it helps eject you out of there, you know, if you're really, really hurting and you can't really get up from a sitting position.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, if you're extra stiff, you know, it'll help get you on out of there. So if you guys are interested in getting one for yourself, make sure to check out the links down in the description below. We also pinned one to the top of the comment section and used our special promo code at checkout to save a little bit of extra jingle on your purchase.
It is very comfortable, and like we said, it is super nice after a hard day's work.
Now, if you guys are interested in getting one, but maybe it's not quite in your budget at this time, don't worry, Gary and I got you covered. We actually worked out a deal with FlexiSpot, so that way we're able to gift one to one of you lucky subscribers out there. And there's some very small things you need to do in order to enter to win, but you will be needing to be present in order to claim your prize. So, step 1, make sure to comment on this video, WIN, W-I-N. Comment that somewhere in the video, and then this Wednesday coming up, we are going to be doing a live stream giveaway.
Yes.
You have to have commented WIN and be present in the live chat in order to win. But if you do those two things, you could be the lucky winner and you can get a Powerlift XL6 for yourself.
Yeah, so it will be Wednesday at 7 Central Time.
Yep.
So definitely be there if you want to get that chair. It's going to be really, really awesome. And I'm super happy that we're able to gift one to you guys and get you guys nice and relaxed as well.
Yes. So we can't wait to see you guys this Wednesday during our live stream giveaway. And until then, friends, we will catch you soon. Let's get back to our video.
Let's get it. Well, we worked into the late night last night and got it pretty much there and done. We've got the wire ran, we've got it going all the way around, 5 strands coming all the way back over here, and I ended up making this gate. I think I'm going to tie off on the third one and the bottom one and bring it down to the second bottom, or second closest to the bottom, and sort of do like a triangle going down to it, and then do the same thing where I tie into the middle again and the top one and bring it down to the second to the top, and making it go like that, just so that way I can close in those gaps a little bit more and make it to where the dogs are going to be in there. This side, we're going to actually run the welded wire on this side, so that way it's basically the same exact setup where we've got the welded wire on the outside, we've got the electric wire on the inside, and if they do try to get out and they get to the welded wire, they're going to be touching this and they're going to really know real quick that that was a bad idea. As well as this is going to train them to not jump up on the fence, because this is going to have a nice top wire right here. And the dogs already know. Once they get zapped once, they're going to realize that they're in an area that they can't mess with that fence. I really like that aspect about electric fences and the dogs, because when they are in the goat pen down there, they respect the fence. They stay away from the fence. They say, nope, I know it's there, I'm not even gonna mess around. Like, they'll get excited, they'll do what they do, right? But for the most part, they stay away from the fence. I'm really excited about it because this is gonna give them a really nice area as well as now I can get to the back side of that doghouse and we can finish up siding it. And I'm tempted to leave the doghouse exactly where it is. And the reason for it is that is north. That's south. The opening for it would be south. And that would be nice and warm in there. And when we finish up this side, it will be really, really nice in there for them for the winter and everything else. But not only that, it will give them a spot on the back side for shade, as well as on this side for shade, as well as when the shade does hit this side, this whole back side is going to be shaded because we have this right here. That's the idea. And when the sun in the summertime does get ahead, they'll have at least this tree in there that will give them a little bit of shade. But that's the idea, at least. So first on the list, there is this sort of stick right here sticking out, and it got Mel bonked herself on that one pretty good the other day. So she doesn't know I'm doing this. I'm gonna take out that stick for her. Get it trimmed down. All right, cool. I got that. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a 2x4 right here. And then I might put another 2x4 on top of it coming out. And then I've got like a knife switch that I can turn on and off the power right here. That way, when you use this fence, you still don't have to, or you don't have to worry so much about getting zapped. On this side, I've already got a lot of this welded wire free that was over here. I gotta undo. That wood has claimed 2 pieces of screws. All right, next, let's get this free over here. Okay. All right. A tree just fell. You guys, a tree just fell over. I barely made any sound too. It was right there. That's crazy. That's nuts. That threw me off. Anyway, now that I've got this all disassembled and taken apart, I got 2 pieces of 2x4. I might be able to just use one of these. So what this is a cutoff switch. I can turn it off, turn it on. And it's insulated up here so I can do this without shocking the heck out of myself. As well as I've got it right next to the fence, so I can easily turn it off, mess with the fence, turn it back on. Should be as easy as that. What I'm gonna do first is I think is going to go ahead and just start working that welding wire all the way over this way. So that way this side is fully done and said, and then I can work on the gate. And then that's completely the whole dog run area on this side. And then I just got to get it electrified. So let's get that done real quick. I got Mel back here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut this panel right here and get that moved over here. And I haven't really showed Mel or told Mel anything about everything other than that I put a cutoff switch. This is the cutoff switch right here.
Right there. Nice. So it's like a jackknife?
Mm-hmm.
Just powers on, powers off.
Powers on, powers off.
Sweet.
So that should make it very nice, as well as take a look behind you. Is there something?
You got rid of it. This sucker right here. Nice. Good job.
There's the culprit right here.
Yeah, you guys remember? I don't know if anybody noticed or not, but like a little while ago, I had a big doink on the top of my head, right? And I had a big cut. It was from this. I bent down to do something right here, and I smashed myself in the head with the point. So thanks, babe. That was dangerous.
Yeah.
I found out the hard way.
Yeah. So there's that. So we can at least run the power to here, right?
Yep.
And then we got to figure out where we want the ground rod as well as the charge controller and all that fun stuff. But
okay. Well, I know we have power up at the basement, so
we'll figure that out here in a sec.
yeah.
Let's get this thing rolling. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this thing back. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna cut it back to like here, so that way you can tie it and wrap it back in and everything like that. So
sweet.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Bam.
Man, having this be open is going to completely change the whole feel of our yard. It's gonna make it feel 1,000 times bigger, just because it's gonna be less
enclosed.
Yes.
So here, I'm gonna hand you that.
All right, I got you.
Before I go down on it and just, you know, go ham cutting there, you go ahead, do the tedious task of cutting these things out. Find that it's easier to use these snips than anything else, and
You did it pretty fast.
it's easier to go down and then back up with the next one, because you're cutting these things out. If you only cut one leg, it ain't falling on you, and you're having to grab each leg as you're going.
Yay! There's one panel. Only, let's see, 2, 3, 4 more to go for this area.
you guys, I am sore. It is another day, but we are done. And that fence is rocking and rolling and electrified. So let's take you guys around and show you guys what we did and how it looks right now. There's still quite a bit that we've got to do around here, quite a bit of cleanup, but it is what it is. We got this task over here taken care of and situated for now, and the dogs are in there and will not get out whatsoever. They don't even want to test the fence. So in order to get this thing electrified, we set up another charge controller right here, and it is on and rolling and good to go, and it's plugged in on the back side. So our one for our goats, we actually unplug it back and forth just because it's right there going into the door. This one's set up a little differently. Let me show you guys this. So first and foremost, we got the gate to the electric fence area, and this was a lot of trying to figure out how am I gonna do this. These dogs could in theory get out of the 5-strand, no problem. If I had the 8-strand going, I'm pretty positive that would keep them in there. But we didn't want to have to run that much all over the place, so we left the actual welded wire fence around, as well as around over here, making it to where if they did try to go out through that side or anything else like that, that welded wire will sort of halt them in their stop, you know. Couldn't do that right here, because if we put the welded wire right here, then we wouldn't be able to get in and out or anything else like that. So I was like, well, let's bring it across this way, put a hognose clamp on it, box it in a little, and make it to where it's situated right there, right? Now, I could easily come over here and mess with this without being electrocuted because this is insulated right here. However, I've got kids and, you know, I don't want them to get zapped every single time they come over to do their chores. We got a nice little safety switch right here. I can turn it off. Now the fence is off. There's no electric going through this whatsoever. But I can easily come over here, drop down only 2, you know, I mean, if the kids need to drop down more, they can drop down more. If we need to get it all out of here, we can get it all out of here. But it stays tied together really well, where now I can come in. And even close it up behind you. Don't touch the fence, it's on. So that's it. I'm happy that this went the way that it went. The dogs seem to be all right. I'm happy with it. They're still sulking a little bit. We gotta still do the siding on that doghouse and everything else. But the big thing, the dogs getting out, jumping the fence, is solved. I'm happy. And now we got this whole area set up for them. They've got water, nice clean water because that's sand filter, you know. And they got their food bowl. We got their dog house. They got this tree for the summertime shade. Right now it's, you know, 65 degrees. So they're laying in the sun, enjoying it. And then if they don't, they've got shade back there. And Layla's doing Layla's thing, hanging out in the dog house. That's always what Layla's doing. But it is all set up. I'm really happy about that. So we've got the dog run area right here, or if need be, another pen area right here, right? It's pretty awesome. It's a lot bigger than what the camera does it justice for, you know. This is a really nice spot for it. So now moving on to the rest of the yard. As you guys can see, we got the patio well shed moved, trampoline moved over here temporarily. Got the log and stump over there. We got that raked up. Piles of logs, all that other stuff over there. Which now we can come in here and clean this up during the weekends. But the real exciting part is that this fence is gone. The fence that was always going to end up getting removed eventually is out of here. Now we got our backyard sort of reclaimed. Now the older dogs can enjoy the backyard a little bit more. And, you know, we can enjoy it a little bit more. The kids can enjoy it a little bit more. well, that is it for this one right here. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. It was a really, really good time. I'm glad that we got that done. But until the next time, you guys, we will catch you on the next one. Later.